Happy Sunday, guys. We're in good spirit today. Sunday dinner is cooking. But first, we have to prepare breakfast. Today is steamed cabbage. It's been quite a while since I have this or I prepared for myself, so we're going to prepare it for the entire team. Zayn, Train, and everybody on it sailing. And over there start cooking rice and peas pot next door. So we're going to check in on him later. But now, it's time for me to cook and make sure everybody get breakfast. Have a blessed new week from the hills of northern Jamaica, the Garden Parish. Let's go. We're excited to eat some breakfast. Fire is ready. It's time to bake, and I'm going to spray the top of it with some water to create a soft top instead of a crispy one. It's time to set that onto the coal fire, and we're going to let that slow bake. And this is one of the best bread I enjoy baking outdoors. Apart from being rustic and charming, the coal fire had a sweet flavor to these bread. And this is one of my morning go-to. Bread over crackers or biscuit anytime. So we're going to bake this and we're going to steam some cabbage for breakfast. That is the simplest type of way that we're just vibing up in the hill with. So I'm going to set that on right in front of the cabin, and we are going to slow bake these bread on the coal fire in my magical black pot. You know, this is my favorite pot to bake in. It's time now to get the cabbage ready. We're going to cut up all the seasoning them with it, carrot, the cabbage, the escallion and everything, and then we are going to season that. We're going to steam some cabbage to eat with our cocoa bread. I'm going to remove them and place in another set. Perfect. Looks so delicious. Same steaming method again, spritzing the top of the bread, cover that right away, and this is going to give this bread a soft, stretchable texture. Yes, man. So I'm just packing some coal underneath it. Most of the coal will go on top of it. That is how I bake, and I'm used to this by now. I'm going to add the remaining carrots, bell pepper, garlic, onion, scallion, and thyme over the top of the cabbage. This is how I like to eat my cabbage, with carrots, the saltfish or salted cod. I'm gonna like cabbage without saltfish, so we're gonna add in saltfish. So we can pick them up big over the top. Then afterwards, we're going to just season it. It's time to go in with a little bit of paprika, some seasoning blend, garlic powder, and this is going to be steam outdoor. This is the last set of bread. I'm going to take them out. Look at that. Butter them and let them rest. At this point, me can't do without butter in the cocoa bread, even though the top is soft from the water that I sprayed into it, and that is another method of baking bread, the steaming method. I like when they look like this. And that is it. Here's the first set. Very nice and soft, well rest. Devour this one. Have the cabbage here, carrot, saltfish, sweet pepper, all of them good things there. We're going to set it on and cover it and let that slow steam on the fire. May need salt because there's no salt in the seasoning. We're going to let that steam first. Alright, so these are the cocoa bread. Fully baked, golden, right on the outside fire. We're waiting for the steamed cabbage to finish to start eating today's hot meal. I'm going to make some ital loaf, or well, we're going to make some veggie loaf, yes, steamed cabbage and stuff like that in them here. Mix up the steamed cabbage because we're hungry. We're going to mix it with the starfish and everything else, and then we're going to let that steam, slow steam, nice and crunchy, and we're going to remove that to the table. Start share. Jamaican steamed cabbage with saltfish. It's almost finished now. Leave it uncover. You want the vegetable kind of still crispy and crunchy. Steamed cabbage. Everything is hairy, but we have to sip some tea first to bust the gas. So I'm just waiting on the rest of the family them, and we're going to sit down and eat. I'm going to share now steamed cabbage and bread. And it's soft and fluffy. So at this point, my brother come around the corner. Yes, German son to be exact. And when him buck up on so much bread and cabbage, all him have to do is just spin a roll. Yes, man, him gone have a him plate. That's how we do it. I mean, that's how create one ital patty or one steamed veg patty at this point. Just packing it right up in the middle of it. And then bread is soft. Vegetable loaf. You can cut it if you want. Soft and nice. That's how we do it. Alright, so we have half a 1 year. The goal here is to feed myself first before I feed anybody else. Yes, man, you have to test the food. Now it's time to just get up and share. German want F.A.M breakfast. My brother want his breakfast, so we're going to share and get that out of the way. And let me tell you something, me I left back one of the bread for later. When hungry I lick. At this stage, I just tea and bread and tea. Me just a sip and I eat. Enjoying the cool country breeze. It's time to share out Zion train one. And a two smaddy going be in a one. Cause we have a lot of mouth to feed right here. And they have been waiting for me to finish cook. So we just share it out in the plate and Zion train not live too far and live across the road. And then we're gonna place the cocoa bread pan the top of it. This is for German. I'm gonna place two nice and soft cocoa bread on it. When I finish eating mine, just this left. Steamed cabbage and bread. Steamed cabbage, carrot and saltfish and all the good things them with some whole wheat cocoa bread. Everything on the coal fire, done by F.A.M. Thank you guys for staying along and tag along in this video. I know you guys have been praying for your country living. My prayers are with you always, always. I know that you guys want to come cook on the coal fire. You want to come enjoy the cool country breeze, the riverside settings, the bird and the bees. Alright guys, so this was a simple breakfast, traditional steamed cabbage in Jamaica. All my international viewers watching, this is just a ital style. You may not want to add the saltfish or you may want to add it. I like mine with carrot and saltfish to be exact. From the hills of northern Jamaica, I want to wish you a blessed week. Enough love and enough blessing and one love from Jamrock.